Hi guys, it's CalamitiesDawn here and welcome back to episode 5 of Hytale. I had said in the last episode that we were going to do farming in today's episode, which we will. That is not anything that's not going to change. But as of the time that I'm recording this, we now have animal taming. So I am reading the patch notes, so please bear with me. I will put a time skip to actual content if you don't want to hear the patch notes about the animal taming and such. So they've added a early version of taming. Some of the friendly animals you find in your adventures can now be tamed and provided you have their favorite food in hand. Tamed animals can be petted with an empty hand and fed once in a while. Some of them can also be milked, sheared, or mounted. Tamed animals won't run away from players unless they're hit and will occasionally greet them. We also have a thing about sickles. So sickles are a new tool that have been added capable of harvesting multiple crops in a single swing, which will be perfect for our farming expedition today. We also have grass spreading, so ended random block ticking and the spreading of grass. So other than that, there are some more on the patch notes. Obviously, I'll put a link to the patch notes in the description. I'm not bothered about the rest of it. I'll have a quick read through, but I really don't think there's anything else that I'm completely impressed or interested in. There is not much in the rest of the patch notes that I'm interested in at the minute, but yeah, definitely go give it a check yourself. So, first things first, I'm going to go grab a carrot and see if we can tame our little horse friend in here. Because then if we can eventually build him an area where he can just chill without needing to be stuck in the house. So, do I have any carrots? Yes. Oh, and it tells you here, liked by rabbits, bunnies, and horses. Okay, so what else do we have here that potentially is going to appease boars? Like pumpkins? Okay. Goats, rams, and mouflons like apples. Wheat's fine. Coconut, egg. Corn is liked by chicken and turkeys. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to get that farming on if we want taming to be more efficient. I wonder if there's anything that's going to make the foxes like us, because I want to have foxes. So, tame. Okay, cool. He's happy with us now. Pet our horse. We'll have to build him a stable too, because now that he's our friend, we don't want him staying in here. I'm going to have to look and see if we can also get like a name tag or something system. If not, I'm going to make a sign and we'll just put it outside of his stable so we know what we're going to call him. I also want to get into doing a bit of cooking today now that we're doing farming. But first things first, if I can just okay, there's a farmer's workbench. I was going to say, if I could remind myself what I'm doing, that would be good. We'll eventually upgrade this today too. That would be something I'd want to do. We have tons of iron ingots, so we're going to craft a watering can. I'm not going to worry about the shears and stuff at the minute. We need a crude hoe, so I'll need log and stone. We should probably also make a tank at some point too, because we can use that in cooking. Can be used to lure tamed animals, so we will need to make that as well. Wooden buckets. Okay, so the watering can is the better option because it grows crops 2.5 times faster. And then eventually, okay, yeah, so once we get to workbench tier 2, we can make this sickle. We'll also make some fishing traps too. And we have to restore 200 memories to unlock that. We have our seeds, saplings, essences, planters. I'll probably eventually make some of these because I'd like to have planters in the house. I wonder if we can put flowers in there. Oh, we can make a hive. Okay. Okay. It doesn't tell us much about it, so I don't know if we can then get honey from bees if we do that. So that'll be something we'll definitely need to keep an eye on. 25 minutes until I can sleep, so probably not the best thing to do now. I should probably start placing some torches in this house. I am nowhere near done building this. I do apologize. I said I was going to have it built. I have not. I'm needing lots of stone to do this. It's a bigger project than I initially thought, so I apologize. I think our house is pretty well lit up now. While I'm waiting for that to do its thing, I'll go grab the wood and stuff that we need, get ourselves ready, and then I'll come back when it's daytime. Alright, so I've just cleared out some land to make sure we have room for everything. We definitely don't have to deal with you neighing at me every time I walk in now, which is good, so that's always a benefit. But I cleared out land. I now have... I need stone. I don't have stone. Never mind. I jumped the gun. I have all the seeds in my inventory. I have this little area mapped out. I have a whole bunch of I have a whole bunch of fences and signs so that we can tell what we're doing. All right, now we can make ourselves a hoe. We'll obviously have to wait until we do this up. So we need softwood tree logs for that as well. Okay, cool. So let's start getting this all organized. Close the doors. I also will need to eventually go back in and change up some stuff. Perfect. So, what have we got? The most we have is carrots. Not carrots, sorry, corn. But I wouldn't mind doing just a couple of small not itty bitty, a couple of small different types of ones. So maybe the carrots, the radishes. I'll have to get more lettuces and stuff. I think that's probably what I want in this little section. I don't want too many. We're going to need to move our shovel out the way and get our hoe. And I don't know if it's going to work the way I want it to work because I do want it to have like a border. I don't want to use my shovel because it does like large areas of effect, which isn't what I want. That's not what I wanted. Put the dirt back there. The grass should eventually grow back on it. And then I want to... I don't know if I'm going to stick with the, ornate one. Oh no, I will. I like the way it looks. It looks like an actual path. Might as well grab the shovel back out. I will organize this up the way I want it, and then I'll come back when we can actually look at what we're going to do. So I'm definitely going to have to get more carrot seeds, and I'll have to get more radish seeds. I might just do 2 of one type on it instead of having the 3 that I wanted to do. Or actually I can do a mix mash. So we'll have 1 carrot seed left. I have enough radishes, so that's fine. So we'll do carrots, radish. I'll go have a look at what other seeds we can perhaps make. And see if there's anything similar to what we're planting. So we've got the turnips, I was about to say radishes again, the carrots. We've got lettuce. I've got to try and remember where it was 4 down, wasn't it? So, yeah. And then wheat in the last set. Cool. Now, we're going to need to go fill up our watering can. I wonder if we can make a well, actually. Because I feel like if we can make a well, that'd be an amazing little decoration that we can add. I'll have to have a look at the furniture tab, because that normally has that stuff in there. Let's water away. Nope, I'm out already. Alright, so we have all of our stuff done. These ones have all sprouted up. We're just needing these ones to sprout up now, but we should be able to place some signs behind them. Here we go, we can watch these ones sprout up. While we're watching it sprout up, I'm going to quickly check and see if there's any way that I can put anything on signs or any way that I can sort of let myself know what we've got where. So I quickly had a look. So far, the signs aren't functional, which is quite, I'd say a bit annoying. Not so much annoying, more unfortunate. I'll see if there's anything else we can do. Maybe we could get, I'll check and see if the shelves are maybe functional, because if so, then we can just hang the seeds on top of the shelves. Okay, I've had a look. I can't seem to get it to work, because I don't think they can yet. I have been looking. They did say that shelves do have items that can be placed on it, but not everything can. It can be a bit fiddly about what it'll take. So I'm just going to see if maybe we can put our watering can out here. By the looks of it, we can't even put that on there. So I don't know. We'll leave them there for the moment as just like a decoration. We should be able to harvest some of these soon. But that is 1/2 done. I will build like a massive garden area at the back here as well. Rightio, we have our first set of large farm plots. I'm going to get rid of some of this grass and stuff that's out and around. I'm going to have to go back and get more dry wood, so I'll have to go for a visit to the desert to get more of that. I also found this random small chest out in the wild, so I suppose we got another chest that we can put stuff in. Let's put our corn in first. As far as I know, I don't think I need to worry about anything coming to try and eat my crops, which is good. Some of these I'm only going to have a little bit of, which is a tad bit frustrating, but I'm sure I can get more seeds later on. And as long as I let these grow, then I'll know what's what. Because I know I'll have a habit of placing things in that shouldn't be placed there. So now we have 3 pumpkins and 1 tomato. So we'll put the tomato there and the pumpkins in. Where did I put my watering can? Away from where I needed it. Let's go grab some more water. I keep freaking out because we have warthogs keep coming through. Like, because I'm used to seeing these little boars here. These are normal. Oh, I can tame them. I must have the item on me that I can tame them. But I get a bit funny when I see the warthogs because I forget that they come through the desert portal. Okay, everything is watered. Look at them go. Let us check what we need for our farming table upgrade, and then I will go grab some dry wood off camera and come back and finish building the fences and stuff. I also found out too that there are ways to swim. I didn't realize you could swim. So eventually we'll have to go for an ocean adventure and see what creatures we can find underwater. All right, we came back and we should have everything, I think. Should. Totally. Totally on top of it. I'm sure I am. So let's upgrade. Okay, so then we'll need a greater essence of life, which I'll have to figure out if I can craft 1. So that'll probably be in my chest by the looks of it. Because I can't see it in my inventory. Then we'll need 10 carrots, and we have enough corn, and we have enough lightwood logs. So let's jump on getting those carrots. I'll check and see if I can find that greater essence of life. No. So I crafted it. What happened to it? Right, so farming apparently is the best way to get it. You get tons. So I should have enough to just craft 1. There we go. Now we can do to a tier 3. So then we'll need 2 of those. I need to get cauliflowers. I need more turnips, and I'll need to get more... Oh, I'll need to get hardwood this time. Okay, so we're changing from softwood to hardwood. So I can now get cauliflower seeds. I'll have to look at what the eternal seeds do, because I've unlocked the eternal seeds for wheat. Alrighty, I just realized how long this video might end up being. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a lot of the... If the crops don't grow by the time I'm done doing this episode, I won't do the tier 4 upgrade. If it does, cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly try and get some more essence of life. These are just some pretty small, plain little pens. We have 4. We have a tiny one here, which I don't know what's going to be put in there, but hey, doesn't matter. It's a pen at least. Let's do our upgrade and then go tame some animals and call it a day, I suppose. So upgrade. I don't know if tier 4 is the highest for this. No, it's not. Okay, so then we'll need to get 3 of those aubergine, which we call eggplants in Australia. So we can do that by for wild pigs. Okay. Boars. Okay, yeah. And dry wood. Okay, so that's good. I don't know how many tiers this has. Alrighty, so I've grabbed the animals. I did have sheep in here, but they've wandered out. I need to put the lanterns there. I have the pigs there. I have the cow there. I'm going to put chickens in that one, but I don't have any chickens nearby. So I'll just quickly make those Quebec lamps. I'll have a look at what I need to make for the capture crate, and then I suppose we'll leave the rest for the next episode, because, yeah, we just don't have the stuff for it, unfortunately. I haven't planted any more seeds or anything yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. Where is my... So there's my tree sap and my fiber. I love how I called them the opposite of what they were, but whatever. Can't all be perfect. I don't think there's much else to cover for this episode. I covered what I wanted to cover anyway. I will, in the meantime, eventually turn that farm patch into a little build, and I'll eventually turn these into an actual stable. But for now, I'm not worried about it. But I'm happy with it. We've gotten the farming done. I got up to tier 4, which was better than I thought. I didn't even think we'd make it to tier 2 on the workbench, but we have, and we're good. I'll leave the rest of the taming, any other animals, and the rest of the crops for another episode. But yeah, that was episode 5 of Hytale. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you have any names for the animals, even though I can't name them right now as far as I'm aware, just leave suggestions and we'll do that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next CalamitiesDawn. Bye, guys.